Hello, Earthlings. Is this fucking working or is it still being a piece of shit? Okay, yeah, it's definitely being a piece of shit. Damn it, fucking shit. Wait, okay, damn. Hello, Earthlings. Is this fucking working or... Okay, this is working. Okay. Damn it, I hate this thing so much. Okay. I will still be monitoring the comments and I will try to respond to them as soon as possible. By the way, if turnout is too low, I will not be streaming for long. Which I unfortunately expect, but you know what, I don't know. Okay. Damn it. Come on, Krita, I love you, don't do this to me. We depend on you, Krita. Do not blow this for us. Okay, I was going to do something. What was I going to... Yes, I remember what I was going to do. Do not blow this for us, Krita. Okay, what must I do here? So, to those of you that are actually watching this, are you enjoying your Christmas break? Assuming you celebrate Christmas, which I assume at least a few of you do, if there is anyone here. By the way, you guys are not obligated to talk if you don't want, which is really fine. But if you guys do want to talk in the, stream chat, you can. Because I kind of like talking to people, After all, humans evolved as a social species. Okay. No, that was not supposed to go there. Okay. Please bear with me. I'm trying to get my headphones into something, but I am having trouble doing so. Okay. I'm going to listen to some sick jams, but please don't worry. Unlike the last time, it will not be interrupting the stream by any means. So, like I said, no worries. No worries at all. Okay. Again, how has your Christmas been? Or your Christmas break been? Because I don't know what else to talk about. Okay. Is the stream working okay for everybody watching? I want to make sure because, I've had trouble with this before. If there's any problems, feel free to tell me in the chat section because I'd like to know if there's problems. And like last stream, in the last stream I kind of had issues talking clearly because I was blasting music the whole time. Hopefully that should not be a problem now because I'm listening to music through other means. It's fun. Okay. Also, if Krita goes really slow, please don't worry. It kind of does that. Especially when there's a bunch of freaking layers. I like layers. Onions have layers. Okay, that's not good. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah. I have been using Krita since like last month, and I've actually been It's actually been doing really well for me. I'm surprised. I like it a lot, and if y'all want to get, you know, like a cool art program or something, you should try Krita. It's free to download, but please beware, it's very, very RAM heavy, which kind of sucks. Okay, I gotta set something up, I think. After every about 30 minutes or so, there will likely be a short break because, you know, burnout is a thing and burnout's not fun. What layer did I put this on? No, that's not good. What about this one? No. Pant? No. Oh, come on, why does this always happen? On a lighter note, it is getting very toasty in my house now. It's been cold as crap ever since my heater blew out. Like, I have a little personal heater, but it doesn't work anymore. And, it feels warmer now. I guess my dad turned the temperature up. Okay, that's nice. Always nice. So, to those of you that are watching, do you anticipate, well, getting any cool present this year? Like, what's on your wish list? I know y'all are out there, okay? There's two of you here, and uh, yeah. Okay, that's... The straps on Earth's bag are colored. Now we gotta go to this. Woohoo! I love slow loading times. Okay. Ah, shit! Ah! No! Oh my god, why does this happen when I use flood fill? Why? Okay. Okay, so, the chat is still very quiet for whatever reason. So I think I'm going to fill the gap with some planet puns. Or puns in general. I don't know. Okay, here's a good one. How do you set up a space party? You plan it. Here's my favorite pun. Rick Astley will give you any movie from his Pixar collection, except for one. He's never gonna give you Up. Let me check something real quick. Because something seems very, very off. Okay. Okay. There we go. I had to check something real quick. Very sorry. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, where is... Okay. We are going to color Earth's bag. And it's going to be great. And by we, I mean I'm going to color Earth's bag. I do, as a lot of you may know, I do have a flat colorist for BTYT. However, she let me take control this time because I'm pretty sure she's busy with family stuff because it's the holidays and everything. So I was like, hey, I'll take care of this. To be honest, I would like to get more people on the crew for BTYT, but I don't know anybody who has enough free time. So that's just me. It's all me, except for my story advisor and my flat colorist. Please excuse my dog barking. He does that a lot. Okay. I'm gonna keep that there for reference. So wait, why don't I just do that right now? Yeah. Let me just... Okay. Alright. So, a question. What has been your favorite movie this year? I've seen... There's been a lot of neato movies this year, but right now, I'm gonna have to say, Mirai. It was an anime movie from Mamoru Hosoda. That guy, he also made other movies like Wolf Children and Summer Wars or whatever. The only other movie I've seen from him is Wolf Children, But I did like both Wolf Children and Mirai. Please excuse my barking dogs. I did like both Wolf Children and Mirai a lot, so like I'd really like to see more from him, but I gotta make the time for it. On another note, I've been watching a lot of new anime this year. By new, I mean my first time actually like watching it. And before this year, I actually did not frequently watch anime despite me liking a lot of Japanese media. So it was this year I have watched School Live. If you guys like, Cerebus syndrome, or how is it even pronounced? Cerebus? I don't know. It's not Cerebrus. Is it? No. I'm not talking about the three-headed dog, just so you know. I'm talking about this. I'm talking. You know, I'm just not gonna bother with the terms. If you guys like stories that start off goofy or silly or lighthearted, School Live is a very good show to watch. It had a lot of twists and turns that I found really enjoyable, and it was actually very interesting. I think I want to check out the manga because the narrative was really, really cool. And yeah. So, what else have I watched this year? Okay. I remember. I watched Your Name on my birthday. I was going to go see another movie in the theaters on my birthday because, like, something had come out the exact same day of my birthday. And I was like, wow, this looks really cool. But, like, due to some difficulties, we ended up seeing it the day after my birthday. So, to fill the void, I watched Your Name. I had been meaning to watch it for a while before then, but I only got around to it by then. And my goodness, it is, like, literally my favorite anime movie right now. It was so good! Don't be surprised if you see a bit of influence of that in BTYT's plot, because the whole story, everything, it emotionally resonated with me so much. Okay. Also, this year I got to see, putting Japanese animation aside, let me think. What have I seen this year? I have seen Ralph Breaks the Internet, or Wreck-It Ralph 2, whatever you prefer, I guess. You know, it was actually fun. It was charming. I was a huge fan of Wreck-It Ralph, the first movie when it came out, and oh my gosh, you know what? That movie shaped my young life. I just remember, like, when I watched Wreck-It Ralph, I was going through a very, very bad time emotionally. I had been recovering from the aftermath of a really bad mental breakdown, and I was also dealing with a bout of depression. And it was, you know, not fun. And also, there was my whole thing with having persistent intrusive thoughts, which I did not find out was something more serious until 2 years later. But you know what? That's all in the past now. We're talking about Wreck-It Ralph here. I love that movie so much, and I just remember I did not have any intrusive thoughts whatsoever when I was watching it. And because of that, it's just such a special movie to me, because there was so much in it that I could relate with. And oh my gosh, Vanellope's story, her character arc, gosh, that oh my goodness, it just resonated with me so much because it was something I had also gone through when I was younger. Okay, Krita's freezing again. And after that, Wreck-It Ralph became one of my favorite movies. Something I remember distinctly is... Wait, I'm pretty sure I already said this, but I'll say it again. I remember I did not have any intrusive thoughts at all while I was watching the movie. Well, not exactly. I did have some very, very mild ones, but they weren't really that noticeable. I still remember when I first went to go see that in theaters. Jeez. So, naturally, I was super excited to see Ralph Breaks the Internet this year. It wasn't as good as the original. But thing is, it was very fun. I still found Vanellope's journey relatable. Also, Shank, she's amazing. I love her. Gosh, there was so much to love in that movie. I mean, I'm still gonna have to say it did not hold a candle to the original movie, but that it was still fun, it was still moving, it was still emotional. Towards the climax, like right before the climax, I don't want to spoil much for those of you who are planning on seeing it. I found Ralph's action to be a bit out of character, because he was acting in his self-interest, and like in the movie before, he literally learned, don't act in your best self-interest, and like it was just something he should have known not to do, considering his, okay, spoilers for the first movie, considering what happened with Turbo and everything. And I think he knows what the hell that was, but oh no. Wait. Oh my god. Did I open Siri? Okay. Sorry for that. I accidentally opened Siri. Okay. Okay. So something else really neat that happened recently is I recently got Animal Crossing New Leaf. I've actually been having like a lot of fun with it, like seriously. I wanted to try out New Leaf because I had been really enjoying Pocket Camp. And, you know, I thought it would be a good idea for, like, I used to play the original Animal Crossing when I was about 8 years old. And it was, like, the original on the GameCube, that is. I saw some really cool stuff of Animal Crossing elsewhere on the internet. And I was like, you know what, this looks really cool. I think I want to try out Pocket Camp. And I loved it. It was awesome. So I decided I am going to get New Leaf. And you know what? It's great. It's awesome. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to do everything, though. I finally got enough bells to actually put the down payment into my home in New Leaf. And it was kind of fun doing all that. Like, I had to fish lots, and I got stung by bees twice. But it all worked out. You know what? I'm just gonna use streams as a way for me to scream into the void about my life. Of course, I'm not gonna reveal every single personal secret to me, but you know, I don't really get much of a chance to talk about all this random stuff anyway, so I might as well just use streams for that, right? You know something I miss from my childhood? You guys, remember those dolls called Novi Stars? They were around in like 2012 until 2013-ish. They got discontinued for whatever reason, and I'm still really high-key salty about that. Well, actually not so much salty as I am sad, because it was like a genuinely unique line. Like, I don't really know of a lot of toy lines that feature fashion doll aliens. I still have a few of my old Novi Stars, and actually, it's not as old, but I have one of the Novi Stars that I got it when I was 15. I still love Novi Stars so much. It's just a disappointment that they discontinued it, because it had such a short lifespan, but I loved it so much. Oh, rest in peace, Novi Stars. I still love you. So I'm going to send out a test. If you are watching this stream, I would much appreciate if you said something in the live chat. I'm lonely. I need to make sure that somebody's listening. I need validation. Okay, so final step to coloring Earth's bag. Okay. Well, watchers, since you are not able to comment in the live chat, I understand. However, I hope we can speak elsewhere, because I love you and I miss you, even if I don't really know who you are. One thing, though, is that, like, I'm also streaming at a time where a lot of people might be with their families, so I think I'm gonna be leaving this stream up for whoever wants to watch it later. And considering how I am, though, I'm not gonna be allowing comments after the stream. Okay. I think Earth's bag is colored. I've been looking for an alternative to like a new art program for a while now, and I had a lot of trouble finding one. But Krita, it actually fulfilled my needs. Oh, my pug Ivan is coming in. I love him. He's trying to lay on the bed, but now he's looking at me. I love you, Ivan. Oh, sleepy boy. I love my Ivan. I post lots of pictures of him on my Instagram, by the way. So if you haven't already, you should go follow my Instagram. It's space, period, Zinnia. Period as in the dot. Not the word period. Okay, I'm gonna do some minor thing, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if this will be minor at all. Oh, shit. Okay, you know. Okay. So, I just remembered, what is your favorite anime ever? You know, it's really hard for me to choose. I think Your Name is pretty high up there. One of my favorites, to be honest, is Hetalia. As more than a few of you know by now, I actually run a group for Hetalia fans in the U.S. state Georgia, called APHGA, or APH Georgia. Either pronunciation is fine, but I prefer APH Georgia. I also regularly host meetups. I don't really have any meetups planned right now, except for Hetalia Day 2019. Because, oh goodness, hosting meetups this year was very, 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 very hard. But I would be interested in doing it again. Maybe. I don't know. And also, this last meetup that I hosted, it was a pain. Like, there was so much crap going on that I could not keep up with, and I was like, okay, you know, I don't want to host meetups anymore. Now that I've had, like, 2 months to think about it, it's a little different, but it still wasn't fun. Surprisingly, though, the meetup actually went well. It was just, like, a lot of events that damn it, I lost my focus. It was just a lot of events that were happening, unrelated to the meetup, by the way, unrelated to Hitalia even, that, like, all these things started coming up. Like, some people saying things about this one person or another, and I'm not really gonna go into any depth beyond that. Some of these were obviously true, some of them were dubious, some of them were whatever. Well, yeah, let's not discuss it any further than that. But it was really stressful for me because, you know, I had not experienced any of that stuff with the meetup before. I experienced bullcrap. I mean, my first meetup in 2017, let me tell you that story, okay? So, I was 16 years old. Yes, I was just a wee baby 16-year-old. Me saying that when I'm 17. Like, exactly 1 year older. Anyways, yeah, I was just a wee little 16-year-old. I was hosting my first ever Hitalia meetup because, you know, nobody else had been taking up the job, so I was like, you know what, I gotta do this. We could do this. This will be fun. And, you know, it was a fun meetup. It was good. It was great. Great times. But, there was one person who lived too far from the meetup's location and could not make it to the meetup. Which unfortunately happens a lot. I'm one of the very few people who actually bothers to host Italian meetups anymore. So there's not going to be like a lot of demand for a meetup in every single place ever. Which is unfortunate because there actually used to be a lot more meetups like all around the state. Like in say 2012, 2013-ish. And yeah. So there was one person in particular. She could not come to the meetup. And this was a reoccurring thing for her because a lot of the meetups that were being held were not in an accessible location to her. And understandably, she was quite upset about this. And thing is, I really did try to see if there was any way I could accommodate her and, like, see if there was a location closer to her. But thing is, she lived out really, really, really far from me. So it wasn't exactly plausible for me to, like, you know, try to host a meetup in her town just because she wanted me to, like, do that. And I tried to tell her, I really did try, I'm sorry, I hope you can come to another meetup, I understand. I tried saying all this shit. She didn't listen. She just kept throwing shit at me for whatever reason, despite the fact that, hey, I was a 16-year-old. I did not have a driver's license, and even if I did, I could not freaking afford to go all the way to her town. And it got ridiculous. She, like, whenever I made a post about the meetup in my little Hitalia Facebook group, she would put an angry reaction on literally every single thing. And it just got ridiculous. And so then somebody decided to sit down and call her out on it. And that person was defending me because, you know, it was getting really freaking annoying. And, oh god, I just remembered something. There was another person who had experience hosting meetups, like I did, and she was saying, well, if you can't come to this meetup, you can host your own. It's not that hard to set it up. And really, it's not. I'd say the hardest part is getting the supplies, which are just basic freaking party supplies and food, as if that's a huge necessity, and actually getting to the area you're hosting it at. But this person, like the woman who was getting mad she couldn't come, she was like, but I can't plan for these things myself, my budget is too blah blah blah, I don't have the budget, I can't get time off work, and was just making all these excuses not to host her own damn meetup. And it's like, okay. And in retrospect, then why are you bothering me if you can't even be responsible enough to do shit with your freaking job? Or, like, I understand people's work constraints can get in the way, and I understand being upset about that. But demanding that someone accommodate your needs, or, well, this wasn't even a need, it was a freaking meetup. I understand being upset about not going to a meetup, but, like, yeah. Anyways, I'm not done. So, here's a fun part. Yes, she was making all these excuses why she could not host her own meetup, even though we suggested, hey, it's okay for you to host your own meetup. This doesn't have to be the only meetup. But she wanted to say how she sucked at hosting her own meetups, how she couldn't plan, instead of, and like, okay, so you don't want to host your own damn meetup, even though you just made it clear you really want to come to one. So, after all that happened, somebody else, she jumped to my defense about this, because, you know, it was getting out of control how this person was acting. The person who was defending me, she told the other person, God, I guess we'll call the person who was defending me L. That'll work for now, I hope. Yes, and the person who was being a jerk, we'll call her W. Does that sound okay? I hope so. Okay. So, L, she was jumping to my defense for good reason. Because W kept on harassing me. It would not stop. I made it clear, I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't afford to go there. I should have just said, we have a freaking budget too. What do you not understand? And she just kept pestering me and adding angry faces to every single freaking post that I made. And, you know what? I understand being upset. But this was a whole new level of petty. It got ridiculous. All because I could not afford to freaking host a meetup near her where there's not a lot of demand for a meetup. And W, she started getting guilt trippy. Yeah, she actually started getting guilt trippy. She was like, she told L that, God, let me try to remember. Most groups will just privately message someone if they're upset about something, or that's kind of a paraphrase. Most groups will just privately message someone if there's a problem. I don't remember what she said exactly. It was something along those lines. And then she said, I'm going to leave if I'm going to be publicly humiliated like this. Keep in mind that L was not humiliating her. She was just saying that W was putting all kinds of crap and being a general nuisance. She was, here's a little context. W was like 29 years old when this all happened. As I told you, I was 16 years old. And even if W was my age, that would not excuse the way she was acting. But, you know, the fact that she was 29 years old made it worse. She was harassing a freaking teenager over a stupid freaking meetup. I still can't believe it after all these years. And so, L was telling W to cut the crap. And, let me try to remember. And so, W started getting guilt trippy towards L. I remember her saying something like, that she was like, God, I don't remember what she said exactly. But she was being very guilt-trippy and saying that she was being treated as if, like, she was being excluded or something, like she is everywhere else. You know what? I understand feeling excluded, because I felt that way a lot. But blaming it on us when you want to harass a teenager for not hosting a meetup near you, that's... yeah. Anyways, a few months later, I got adminship roles on the Facebook group. I banned W as soon as I could. So, W, if you're watching this, I hope you're not, because you're a fucking asshole. Fuck you. And I hope you never come to any of my meetups ever. And moral of the story, don't mess with somebody who wants to harass teenagers. Just, yeah, just ban them as soon as you can. Man, I have so much more drama I want to talk about, but I think the W drama is good for now. All my dreams are coming true. I am talking about drama I've been in on stream. Now, all I have to do is become a famous YouTuber and send all of my fans to the people who are mean to me. The latter is a joke. I hope. So, like, I'm high-key curious, is anybody actually watching this? Because, like, I know it's not everything, but nobody's really talking in the chat, and I'm only seeing one person. What time is it, anyways? Okay, I think it is break time because not a lot of people are here right now. And as I expected, there was not much of a turnout. So I guess, whatever. Yeah, I should take a break soon anyways. Anyways, I'm gonna ask something really important to everybody. I know I've been asking a lot, but if you are here, please holla in the live chat. Because I love you and I miss you. Even if I don't know who you are. Because if nobody's really watching, then I don't really see much reason to keep streaming if nobody's watching. No, I said I was gonna take a break, but I'm still here. Okay, let's just do this one thing and then break time. Yeah. Okay, it is break time. Please, I have to do a small thing real quick, but I will be back momentarily. Okay. Come on. What do I... Ah! Why is it... Okay. Okay. Beep boop. So why aren't you watching?
I was downstairs with Mama talking about something real quick.
Is she watching?
No, she's doing something too. Did you send the link? Can I
I
watch it?
did. It's been on for almost an hour now. I've been streaming for almost an hour now.
You're Haley.
What?
Froggy.
Hey, sorry, nobody's watching.
Well, someone's watching.
I doubt it. Why does it sound like
It does. You're gonna have a good Christmas tonight, Haley. Okay, tomorrow's fine. I'm fine with that. Yeah. You know what? I don't disagree with you. That's tradition. My mom used to doing it too. Wow. I don't know. Probably make you nuggets and broccoli. Tomorrow, different day. Well, might be interesting if you season it right. All tonight.
You know what? I hate when I'm trying to drink water and I choke on it. Yes, I'm back. and someone left. Like, when I left, I thought I saw 3 people watching. But now there's only 2. Well, I'm glad you 2 people are watching, at least. Oh god. My throat's dead. Please help. If somebody could if somebody could come to Georgia and help my throat, that would be much appreciated. Thanks. All because I want to drink water. Jeez. Okay. Oh, you know what? I got distracted my arms. My back is hurting. Okay. I am Stretchy Haley. I'm the stretchiest of the Haleys, yes. Or the zinnias. You know, I could totally be zinnia. Okay. So, just to make sure, is my voice coming in well? Is there any disturbances in the microphone? Oh, shit. Is there any disturbances in the microphone or anything? Because, like, whether that might be a minor thing, but I still want to make sure that this thing isn't glitching or anything. So, if you can hear this, telling me in the live chat would be very much appreciated. You know what else would be appreciated? If Krita actually responded. Yes. I think that would be absolutely awesome. But I guess we can't get whatever we want, huh? Oh, come on. Only one person viewing. Why do you guys do this to me, huh? Why do you gotta do this to me? I'm lonely, you know. I'm a small channel. I don't even have 100 subscribers. I'm lonely. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little fun fact without spoiling anything. Earth and Luna, they're not full siblings, they're just half siblings. Luna's parents, they're very nice. And Earth's step-parent is very nice too. However, I refuse to spoil anything, so we're leaving it at that. You're probably wondering, but they're planets. How can they have parents? Yeah, there's actually a fun story for that, but you don't get to hear it yet. God. Does anybody want to hear it, though? That's the real question. If there is somebody that wants to hear it, thank you very much. Self-deprecating humor is my way of coping with things. So, I guess I should tell you guys just a little bit more about BTYT. Not a lot of stuff. I have so much planned for this story that I don't want to spoil the surprises. I guess a little world building? Yeah, I think that'll work. So, Celestials, they have their own holidays. Because they're freaking aliens. They don't have human holidays. Well, maybe to some extent they do, actually. But any human influence is very, very recent in their culture. So I'm still trying to figure out what kind of holidays the Celestials have. Because, they're their own little unique thing. They're a mystery. Yeah, they're pretty nice. But, I'm still kind of working on this one. They have the Life Festival. What the Life Festival is that, like, damn it, what was it? The Life Festival is basically how they celebrate, their life. They celebrate the life itself and how they're able to keep living, and also the Celestials. They are able to contact the afterlife, all by very, very limited means. So they to them, dying is more like passing onto another plane, basically. There's actually a lot more context and story behind this, but like I said, I'm not spoiling much. We're not doing that today. No, we're not doing that. So yes, the Life Festival. During the Life Festival, not only do they celebrate their own lives, they celebrate the lives of their loved ones that have passed, and since dying is basically just their way of passing on to another life, they don't usually say deceased or anything, just more indirect stuff like departed or something like that. Because to them, they're not really dying, and death does not technically exist to a celestial. So yeah. And that's not the only thing they celebrate in the Life Festival. We got more thing here. Celestials are also aware that they are that they're planets. Basically, what happens here is the Celestials and the planets, the actual planets, they exist in opposite dimensions in the same universe, and Celestials are psychically tied to their planets. Of course, not all Celestials are planets. They can also be comets, asteroids, moons, stars, whatever. That's not important. We're just saying planets for convenience, okay? Are not the only celestial bodies out there. Please keep that in mind. It will be on the test. So, celestials are psychically tied to their planets. What happens on their planet can affect them, and depending on the situation, it can be vice versa. What exactly that entails, that's to be figured out, I suppose. So, yes, the the Life Festival is also celebrating the way of life they've been tied to, which is living as a freaking living planet. And like I said, the Celestials are aware that they have planetary forms, and they know that this contains a lot of their life force. So, for the fact that their planet is able to keep existing and keep going, that's basically something they celebrate. And it's viewed, and maybe it's kind of an old school celestial thing, but it's viewed as something very, very beautiful. I guess it's a bit like the Japanese concept mono no aware. That's basically, gosh, how do I define this? I can't. Mono no aware is basically realizing that life is a transient thing, but finding the beauty in its transience. There's probably a lot more to it than just that, so please feel free to do your own research. For those of you that don't know how to spell mono no aware, because I'm pretty sure not a lot of you speak Japanese, it is M-O-N-O, mono, and N-O, no, then A-W-R-E, Aware. That's what you have to research if you so please. It will be on the test. And it is the test. It is a test to end all tests. It will be on the test. You know, I say that there's going to be the test. The test, school test especially, they scare me. But that's how it be. It will be on the test. Is anybody able to confirm their existence to me? Because I'm starting to feel really lonely right now. I know I've been saying that the whole stream, but I'm starting to feel really lonely. You know, I want to talk about stuff to make this stream seem at least somewhat lively, but I don't know what to talk about. Okay, so I got an idea. What is your favorite Vocaloid song? For me, that's personally really hard to choose. If you can't choose your favorite Vocaloid song, what's the most recent Vocaloid song you listened to? Right now, I'm listening to Heartbreak Disco by Easy Pop. It's a song with Megadina Luca, if you guys want to look it up. You should probably watch it on Nico Doga instead, though, because the YouTube video for at least the only one that I can find is horrid quality. Heartbreak Disco is a very good song. I also might be using that as inspiration for a very specific character, but unlike Your Name, it's not going to be for the plot in general. Well, I guess it sort of is, because everything that happens with that character, it ends up being really relevant. I'm not spoiling who the character is, because you know I also have a lot of secrets stored for this, but I will reveal that it is a female character. She's a girl. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said female because it's kind of gross. But yeah, for the record, she's a girl. Um, and she's sweet. She's happy. She's good. She's pretty sensual. But she probably can't deal with abandonment very well, even when she's not being intentionally abandoned. And she's also not very direct about her feelings. At least, well, technically she is. But sometimes she would rather keep it all just locked up inside when she really shouldn't. And in case anybody would like to know, it's not Saturn. Okay, I think the skin is colored. You know, or if the bag is colored too, I better merge those layers. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I had caps on. Okay. Oh no, I'm seeing a problem here. I'm seeing a very big problem here. Well, maybe not immediately big, but I just noticed something really, really bad. That! This! This is bad. This is very bad. This! Oh god, okay. How am I gonna fix this? Okay. Uh, these colors were on separate layers, but I had to merge them down because it was taking up a lot of RAM, and now I have to deal with this. It's not fun. It really isn't. Okay, let's hope this does not bleed into the other colors. Alrighty then. Oh, okay, you know, it did bleed. Whatever. Hopefully I fixed it. Okay, let's color Earth's pants. Okay. So I mentioned how I got Animal Crossing New Leaf. I think I should tell you guys about other stuff I've gotten that I got to open as an early Christmas present. I got a new phone. I had been using my other phone for like 2 years. You know, I actually would not have switched if it wasn't for the fact that my old phone had only 10 GB of space. And for someone like me who likes music and also likes taking pictures, that really freaking sucks. So my new phone, I am a bit more fortunate with this one. It is 64 GB. Naturally, I've downloaded a bunch of apps and also a bunch of music. I'm even though 64 GB should be a lot, I'm hoping I don't make all the space. I hope I don't run out of space is what I'm trying to say. I haven't even taken any pictures yet. I've just saved like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pictures. Still not a lot of people in the chat, huh? I guess nobody's watching. Ooh, a good song came on. Okay, Earth's pants are colored. Earth is mostly colored. I just gotta color their shoes. Okay, there's nothing I missed. Wait! There's something I missed! There's something I missed! There's something I missed! Okay. Bag. Where is their... Yes. Okay. There we are. Looking good. There we go. That is awesome. It is beautiful. I love it. Okay. Okay. Earth is all colored. Now time to color their shoes. If Krita wants to load. I think I'm going to take a very long nap after all this. And maybe play Animal Crossing. You know, actually, I gotta color Luna. Fuck. I gotta color Luna. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Cool. Ah! Wait, I choose... Motherfucker. Fucker! Luna is not in this picture! I didn't mean to click that! And her hair thing, it's not in this one either. That's very unfortunate. I gotta color Luna's hair. But she has very, very specific patterns on her hair. and I don't have a reference for that. God, I fuck this. I'm just going to the freaking comic website. Anyways, shameless self-promotion. You should totally go read my webcomic if you all haven't already. And if your computer isn't frozen! I don't know if anybody's even watching this. I mean, I've been streaming for like an hour, but like literally everybody that was watching left. And I don't know if they were even watching this. Like 3 people came in, or apparently, but they didn't say anything despite my consistent begging. And I'm tired. I really want to finish this strip, but I'm so tired. And nobody's watching. And I'm tired. And like how I am, a lot of my talking probably got really unclear, so apologies for that. Okay, you know what? Chrome isn't loading. Let's just, oh god, I'm not ready for the RAM mess that this will bring. Okay, where what was it? What was it? Ah! Ah! There we go. Wait, is this even it? Oh, whatever, I'll have to do. I'll just have to do. Gosh, I'm so tired. Again, if anybody's watching this, would you mind saying holla in the chat? Because I'm lonely. I'm really lonely. Okay, this isn't a good reference. Frick this. I'm lonely. And there's nobody listening to me. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. There we go. That's very good right there. Okay. Yes, this is the Luna we all love and know. Aside from my dog, of course. Okay. Where are you at, my airbrush bro? There you are. Oh, I love you, my airbrush bro. I just wish you weren't so big. Alright, my airbrush bro. I hear Ivan crying. Can any of you hear Ivan crying? If you can't, good. Okay. All that effort I put into making the airbrush smaller was all for naught. Ah, wait. This isn't even the right layer. Okay, it's not working. What a life. Oh, okay. Why are you so slow, Krita? I'm streaming. I don't think anybody's watching, but I'm streaming, Krita. Why do you gotta do this to me? You know, I wonder how many people that saw this on Instagram are actually watching this. Is anybody watching this? Like, I literally promoted it everywhere. Except for Pellafort. Hi, Ivan. Hi. Ivan is here, and I love him. But he's kind of an asshole, too. Oh, I just remembered that shading Luna's hair is a thing. I kind of wish I would have went with another name for Luna. Like, I don't know. I could have used Artemis. That also means moon. Or Selena. That also means moon. Apparently, The name Cynthia, that means moon too. But I personally like Artemis the best. You know what? Ready Player One has confused me. Is it Artemis or is it Artemis? Because, like, my entire life I've been pronouncing it Artemis. But then Ready Player One just says Artemis. What is the correct one? I don't understand. Okay. I'm gonna fix the line art a bit. I thought I fixed this. I thought I drew in a soul here, but I guess not. I guess I didn't save. Remember, kiddies, remember to save your art, okay? And even if you're not a kiddie, you should still save your fucking art, because why wouldn't you? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a break for now, after I draw this freaking line. Ivan, why are you crying? I am on stream. Again, I'm very sorry if my voice sounds too mumbly or anything. I can only put the microphone so close while I'm drawing. I don't exactly have a microphone headset, so yeah. Okay. So, break, I guess. You know, I don't really see the point in continuing to stream if nobody's really watching, so I might just stop streaming altogether.
Stop! Leave me alone!